Hi there, YouTube. It is I, the one, the only, Naudia, Exotica. I'm not gonna lie, this week's video was going to be something entirely different. But I'm like, I just can't get this wonderful woman out of my head. So I'm gonna talk about her. But also correlate it to being a chronically single trans vixen, okay? So yes, also before I even get into it, this video is sponsored by me, the one, the only, okay? Go over to www.exoticamob.com and check out the latest, okay? More things are being added more frequently, more eclectic different things. And I don't know, I'm gonna keep this ball rolling here. And I also want to just say before getting into it as well, if you are an artist and want your artwork featured somewhere, hit me up. Email your art, any sort of artwork, at exoticamob@gmail.com to get featured on the gallery at exoticamob.com. Okay? All right. So anyways, it's pretty on brand actually with the video's theme. But have you ever had your internet algorithm, your social media algorithm completely sway in your favor? Like, has it ever just gotten it so right before? Because recently it's gotten it very correct with me. All right. And me and the Exotica Mob group chat, the headquarters on Instagram, Sam, Reva, Zella, we always joke around about like someone messing up our algorithm, right? But that's Instagram. YouTube just completely just fueled my fire, gave me the exact inspiration that I needed, that I didn't really even know I needed, because I'm so consumed in all of this shit. My plate is just super full of everything. So they did it, and they did it right. So thank you, YouTube gods. I appreciate you so much. It was sometime last week when I had seen, gosh, I don't even know what the first one I'd seen was. There was like some kind of a Australian interview of this beautiful soul named Valley Meyers. And I was super late to the game. I never heard of her before, although I feel like I'd seen some of her artwork on Pinterest. So I think it was like 2 or 3 a.m. and I was like scrolling the YouTube streets, and when that video caught my attention, I just saw her striking blue eyes, her raccoon, eyeshadow and eyeliner, and then that beautiful red hair. Just like, I just was so gobsmacked, and I'm like, I'm gonna watch whatever the hell this is because I am so intrigued. Valley Meyers was this vibrant soul who I feel like completely rejected the confines and the shackles that this bullshit, mundane world attempts to put you in. And the more I'd watched of her, the more I was like, I'm in love. Like, you are just fabulous, lady. She really stared down the world and I feel like challenged everything about it, right? About the status quo, about everything. And like, there's such, inspires my fire. I don't know. There's just such a contagious energy about this woman. She unfortunately has since passed, and I believe she died at the age of 70. Oh gosh, I don't remember. I want to say it was her mid to late 70s. And she had left behind an animal sanctuary and someone who was thought to be, and I mean clearly, as clear as day, is some kind of a soulmate to her. And I don't remember his name either, please. Like, if you are an aficionado and you know all about Valley Meyers, please don't come for me. I don't remember the man's name, but he's also just like this fabulous artist, this walking work of art. And they complemented each other so fucking beautifully. They were so badass. So much so. Okay, I was so inspired by this woman that this song that I had come up with, I dropped this whole like, which came kind of pretty effortlessly, but like I had constructed this new flow, you know, and it was like a lot of ambient sounds and like also kind of sounds a little clubby. And I didn't know what I wanted to make the song about. I just, for some reason, sometimes the different components of a song come to me, you know, like at different points. But as soon as I dived deeper and deeper down the rabbit hole, I knew, I'm like, oh no, I need the song to reference her. And I have this whole idea, like before, this will help me flex my muscles again, because before the Potions music video, I feel like this song is gonna come out with a visualizer. They dubbed her the Witch of Positano. I don't know if I'm mispronouncing, truly sorry. But just even seeing the beautiful sanctuary that is, it's just fabulous. And the richness that these people's souls possessed, it really resonated with me so much. And it had me thinking, this is the whole entire premise of this video. It had me thinking like, if I were to ever jump back into any sort of relationship, if I were to ever take a man serious and settle down with a man, it would have to be so unique. All right, and listen, call me high maintenance, call me whatever the fuck you want. I really don't give a damn, because in between now and then, even, fuck, it might not even ever happen. I need it to look a certain way, and I need it to be just so extraordinary and out of this fucking world. And I'm not settling for nothing less. Because just even looking at the pictures of them, even like the way that they worked their art together, and like we're holding these wild animals together, it really struck a chord in me, and I'm like very fucking happy to have discovered Valley Meyers. And the other thing is too, is like whenever I do find some artist or whomever that I enjoy, I really like that they're not fucking mainstream and they didn't have to sell out, you know, to do their beautiful fucking works of art. I really admire the fact also in another interview where Valley Meyers was saying like, you know, that she was completely, she kind of painted herself as a seductress, like she was a vagabond traveling all over, and how she had many lovers. And it's just this, there's such a carefree, wild-hearted spirit that fucking lives on, you know, and she just really made a mark, her mark on this world. I just feel so inspired and so like I don't know, I have this restlessness and I'm ready to create even more. I got these ideas. So I just had to bring it up, and I honestly like encourage anybody out there maybe who needs a taste of a new artwork, new energy, to look up Valley Meyers. When I had asked my hippy dippy great aunt and uncle about her, they had no idea who she was. So I don't know the extent of her reach, you know, but I do know that she had done these TV interviews at one point in time, and I think she had like some celebrity friends and shit too. I don't know. I'm still kind of learning new information as I go, but I'm just so obsessed. And it just makes me want to plunge even more into my musical practices just for the sake of fun, you know? Just for the sake of that same kind of energy, leaving a mark, just really making my presence known. And I'm excited for this. I don't know quite what the song is going to be called, but it's happening very quickly, probably even faster than Potions. So be on the lookout. It's just going to drop one day soon. So I just needed to point that out and maybe sing some inspiration into your ears. I'm someone who I feel like it's like a battery. Like I always need creative inspiration. something new, a new muse, if you will, a new midnight muse. So, for me right now, that's Valley Meyers. Really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or video requests, feel free to email me. My email is naudiaexotica@gmail.com. Follow all my links at naudiaexotica.com, and also don't forget to read my blog, which is naudiascuriotrove.com. Become a member today by clicking the first link in the description, where you'll have exclusive access to membership perks, emojis, members only videos, and now 2 coupon codes, okay, for Exotica Mob and for Teespring, although now it's called Spring. And those are permanent, they never expire. Okay, and shop Bohemian Chic at www.exoticamob.com. And until the next video, you will be hearing from me very soon.